I, Dr. Kapil Govil, welcomes you in this video. In this video, we will discuss term data structure. In the last video, you have seen data and how we convert it into information. Now we will discuss data structure. So, point is, when you are collecting so many data and you are now linking them. Linking them means logical representation. For example, I am taking an example like your home. Your home is combination of house number, in some cases house name, number of rooms, number of floors, number of kitchen, and so on. So what is that? House number. Just house number is data. You cannot proceed with the house number. House name, for example, Kishore Villa, Deepak Sadan. So these are two examples of house name, but these are just data. You cannot proceed for as information. Rooms, number of rooms, for example, maybe 5, maybe 6. Suppose I am saying 7. So what you will do with that number 7? You cannot proceed it. So number of floor, maybe 3, maybe 2. Number of kitchen, maybe 1, maybe 2. So a home is the combination of these type of data. So what is the common thing is there? These are internally linked to each other. They are logically dependent to each other. For example, house number 123 is having name Kishore Villa, and that Kishore Villa has 5 rooms. That Kishore Villa house has 3 floors. That Kishore Villa house number 123 has 2 kitchens. So this is the structure of data. This is just an example of data structure. It's not all about structure. This is just an example. So it is logical representation of data where each data is linked to each other with one main entity, that is home. Another example, suppose we are taking a student. So a student may be roll number, name, father's name, course, semester, college name, so here roll number is just data as we have discussed, name is just again data, father's name is data, course again data, semester is data, college name is data. When we are combining them as an entity, student is now data structure. We are now organizing. So these logical representation forms data structure. So these are just 2 examples. We will learn so many examples in later videos. One point is here, why you are learning data structure in this semester. So you are learning so many programming languages. So you have to use some data structure in that program. So we will see how this data structure works with your programming. So your program is basically addition of, means combination of algorithm and data structure. So here whatever programming language you are doing, maybe C, maybe C++, maybe Java, or any language. So when you develop any program, you have to do basically algorithm, means you have to write algorithm, and then you have to implement, you have to associate data structure. Data structure means structured data. Structured data means you have combined, you have related data with logical relationship. So that data is now structured. Now you have to apply algorithm, and then combination will be converted into program. So this is the basic need of data structure while you are learning programming, any programming language. So I hope what is data structure is now clear to you. Of course, we will learn so many things about data structure in later on videos. And I would like to request one more small thing to you. If you like this concept, if you love this concept, if you love this video, then please share this video among your friends that are available in your WhatsApp group and Facebook. So thanks for watching.